Happy Monday.
Yeah, happy Monday, Your Honor.
What's up with you?
I'm here on Ernesto Leon. He's on the docket today, and he's in the jury for he had a bond violation.
Correct.
But there is an explanation I wanted to explain to the court.
Mr. Leon, come up.
Yes, I tried to sign it for that.
Your Honor, I've been told that there was a showing of THP. He was not to use any drugs. He is a veteran of, I think he served approximately 6 years in the military, honorably discharged. And he purchased some CBD over the counter at one of these smoke shops, thinking that would not have any bearing on any test. And it showed in order to address
It's
his.
your responsibility to look at whatever you put in your body.
And I forgot one last thing, I apologize.
Joe?
He suffered from PTSD, and that's why he treated with that. But obviously, he doesn't have a medical prescription for it, right?
No, sir.
So he was self-medicated.
Let's do this. I'm sending him for a drug test right now, drug and alcohol test. I want to know what, if anything, is going to test positive for it, Joe.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then it's already nearly 11:45. We can roll it to tomorrow,
Okay.
and then we'll see where we go. But I want to know what, if anything, is this system, okay? And then what have you done to treat your PTSD other than alcohol and dope?
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's not a good sign. And I'm either going to put you in jail or you need to go back to the VA and figure this thing out.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're going to do. You need to figure out a way to treat the PTSD other than alcohol and dope. And if you don't, I'm going to do it for you. And you're not going to like the way that I do it. Do you understand?
I understand, Your Honor.
So what we're going to do now is I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test. I'm going to set your case for Thursday. I want you to go to the VA between now and then and figure out what path we can take to address the PTSD. If you've done nothing between now and Thursday, there's only one place that you're going to go to. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. I've already filled out an application online for the VA.
Okay, I want you to go there and figure out and bang on everybody's door to figure out where we go from here. But I will not take, no one's calling me back. No one's answering my email. If you come back to me with those excuses, there's only one place I'm putting you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I want to see what paperwork, what programs they have that are available that we can work through this PTSD. And that's it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'll see you on Thursday. And
Thank you.
we're sending him now for a drug test. If you don't go to take the drug test, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. And I'm going to set your bond at 20 to 30,000. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Joe. Myra Herrera. Ms. Herrera, you're charged with failure to stop and give information. You're also charged with driving while intoxicated. Is it a second? Is it a first?
It's, so Your Honor, the prior was dismissed PTI.
Okay, we're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, ma'am. Okay, please.
On 4/17/2024, the officer was dispatched to a crash, a major crash. The complainant was rear-ended, causing approximately $80,000 to his 2021 Lexus. Excuse me, $8,000. $8,000 to his 2021 Lexus. Is Lexus IS 300. Defendant did not stop and continued to drive away. The complainant followed the defendant for approximately 30 minutes. One stop, CW attempted to speak to the defendant, who was refusing to provide information and run away from him. Before she finally gave the complainant her Texas driver's license, approximately 10 minutes of trying to talk to her, but not her insurance. Defendant had slurred speech, a strong odor of alcohol emanating from her breath, red bloodshot eyes, and was unsteady balanced. Defendant admitted to drinking 3 Miller Lights at the Astros game, but was unable to recall when she started And when she finished, the defendant continued to change her story and was unable to keep her statements clear. The defendant stated that she was in the same car as the complainant during the crash and that the complainant's twin brother was the person driving but ran off. The defendant was asked to stand for for the standard field sobriety test multiple times, but refused while being taken to JPC. The defendant vomited in the back seat of the affianced vehicle. When asked last time to conduct the standard field sobriety test, she stated that she would like to consult with her lawyer. Yes, he read and defendant declined sample.
So blood work was executed.
Blood warrant.
Blood warrant was executed.
Did you guys run her license, see if she has a valid license? Ms. Herrera, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or dope, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you have a valid Texas driver license? Do you have valid liability insurance in your name? Then you're not allowed to drive. And I'm going to have you sign with me today an affidavit promising me that you're not going to drive. If I catch you driving without both of those, I'm going to put you in jail and I'm going to light you up. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
It's the second time you have a DWI and you flee from an accident. No more.
Ron, one quick question. If she obtains the insurance, will we reconsider your position on driving at that time?
Perhaps. But I'm really upset that we now have a second time where it's a DWI and she flees from the scene again.
I understand.
She didn't get it the first time. What's it going to take?
I understand your position.
What is it going to, do you need to kill someone for you to get it?
Your Honor, defendant's up.
Just get.
Okay, I'm taking it away now. You're not allowed to drive. Do you understand? This is an affidavit. So if you violate this, and I don't care what your excuse is, I can have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing 6 months in jail every single time you drive. Do you understand? You will be ordered to obtain an ignition interlock. Well, you're not allowed to drive, so you'll be getting a portable device that you're going to take with you everywhere you go to prove to me that you're not consuming alcohol. You have a lawyer. I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with either with Mr. DeToto or Willie, and they will guide you upon this DWI and your other case. Now, I don't want any bond violations. If I find that you're consuming alcohol and you become a problem, likewise, I'm going to put you in a rehab facility in the jail. Do you understand? You know what I'd like to see, Willie? Before I allow her to drive, I want to see proactive measures that she's taken to show us that she understands the gravity of what's happened in the past. Until that point, until I know that the people of Harris County are safe, I don't want you on the streets at all. You scare me. Do you understand? Do we have, you said it's a major accident. Were there any injuries?
No, Judge, no allegations of injuries, just the vehicle was rear-ended.
Okay, I'm gonna have you come up here, swear to us that you're not gonna drive. We'll get you to Victoria to sign a reset. You'll get with Jeremiah for your bond condition. After that, you guys are free to go. Thanks. You too, man. Ma'am,
Jessica.
that last name.
Garza, page 10.
This is an old case. This case is 200 days old. Do you have a lawyer today, Ms. Garza?
No.
It's time to decide now what we do with your case. We're going to do probable cause first to see whether there's probable cause to go forward. After that, I'm giving you a lawyer today. Your case is so old, we figure out what happens today. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, man. You also have the unlawful carrying, so on that one, you're facing up to a year in jail.
Thank you, Your Honor. On October, 14, 2023, officer observed a tan sedan driving eastbound on Berry Road, make a wide right turn and drive straight into the ditch on Meta Street. Officer observed defendant get out of her vehicle and attempted to push her car out of the ditch, then get back in her car and attempt to drive out of the ditch. Officer approached defendant and observed
Strong odors of alcoholic beverage, red glossy eyes, slurred speech.
defendant unable to walk on her own, falling on the patrol vehicle. Defendant, she started drinking, apologize, Your Honor, at 7:20 p.m. that night. Standard field sobriety test was refused. During an inventory of the defendant's car, officer found empty Tamala vodka behind the passenger seat, 2 Bud Light, 20-ounce cans on the ground outside of the driver's side door, 1 cup of a mixed drink in the center console that was 3/4 full. Officers also found a pink Lady Charter Arms handgun revolver, .38 caliber in the driver's side door, not in a holster, loaded with 5 rounds. And that's the extent of the.
I would hope that you know that it's damn near elementary not to have alcohol in the car while you're driving. That allegation in and of itself makes it a minimum of 5 days in jail if they have alleged in your case. It is further presented that at the time the defendant committed the offense of operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated, as here and above alleged, committed on or about October 14th of 2023, he had an open container of an alcoholic beverage in his immediate possession in the passenger compartment of said motor vehicle. Minimum of 5 days. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I don't know if you're walking out of here today, but if you do, you will get a scram on your ankle, and I'm putting a GPS monitor on you so I know where you are at all times. So first things first, I don't know if we're going to have a reset. So I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box. I'm going to give you a lawyer today, and we find out what happens, man.
Oh,
Take a
Judge,
seat.
also, at the time the criminal history wasn't pulling up, she has an open DWI at Grand Prairie.
She has an open DWI where?
Brown Perry.
Grand Prairie, it's April 7th, 2023. So she's on bond for an DWI at the point.
Wonderful.
So I just saw it, but we didn't put it in the.
How many more DWIs does she have?
That's correct, that's it. It's just-
I am taking the
Stop.
classes.
Don't say anything at this point. Just please take a seat for me in the jury box.